This is Jeremiah Gallegos ring announcer for Golden Boy Promotions, and you're watching Stay Ready Boxing on YouTube. Stay tuned.
Man, follow my boy Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
I'ma come by, sip a deuce. Let me three-wheel polio on hot juice. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bang me some maize. Baby OJ's, oh, they going crazy. Some say I'm lazy, wanna have my baby. Ain't gon' get me locked down, I can't get locked. Pull my Glock, I'ma come down. Hustling rocks on my block, cause they gon' pay. Wanna make my fitty, keep the beat steady. Drop your drop on the belly, make your trunk wave. Keep your corner paid, make that trunk wave from the cradle to the grave. Me and screw you, what you wanna do?
Yo, what up, world? What up, fight fam? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use and another boxing conversation. I got my brothers with me today. It's been a while, but I got my brothers with me today. BFTV 503, the young lion, and I got that boy Fool of Sports with me. What's going down, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Hey, I need y'all in the chat to let me know if y'all can hear them. If y'all can hear them, then we back in business. I just need y'all to just let me know what's up with it, Quick. What's up with it, Mark Wonderlick? What up with it, E. Woodson? Because if y'all let me know that, then I can tell them how to get it cracking.
Hey, bro. Can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you.
Okay.
What's up with it, Dave Real Thomas? What's up with it, Fred Thomas? But yeah, if y'all let me know if they can hear it, if y'all can hear them, then we good. Hey, Shakita said we in business. So they hear y'all loud and clear. So we back on the Google Hangouts. Fuck all that other shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. This real easy, real simple, and I can show y'all what I did. It ain't nothing. We can get this shit going.
Yeah, show me definitely.
Hell
You crack
yeah.
the code.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit your line after this week, bro. So you can tell me what I gotta do.
Yeah, because they said they can hear y'all loud and clear and everything. Now I ain't showing y'all faces or nothing. I just got my OBS studio the way it's set up, and they, you know what I'm saying. But shit, I'm gonna have to get y'all logos, and I'm gonna put that shit all on this motherfucker too. But what's going down, man? There's so much going on in the world of boxing right now. You got that hoe ass Timothy Bradley. You got that motherfucking Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz. You got the B sample still not showing up. Man, where y'all want to start? Because it's been a while since we chopped it up. What's up with it, Junior? What's up with it, Mark Wonder, Eric Jenkins? Well, where y'all want to start, man? It's on you. It don't even matter to me. Matter of fact, let's start with that missing B sample. It's still MIA. Still MIA.
Yeah, I'm working on
You say you working?
definitely. Yeah, I got something popping on that one.
I'm
I
still,
do. It's
I'm,
about to be ugly.
man, and the WBC ain't letting up either. And I don't blame him.
Yeah, man. It's an ugly one right here, bro. But it'll be more than just an ugly one. Yeah, I definitely need to hit you up, bro, because I need to see how you did this. Although I'm liking that StreamYard shit, but I'm still I need to figure out how you did this shit. Cause this
Yeah.
shit,
Hey, Junior, we back on Google Hangout pimping. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how we did it, bro. It ain't hard at all, man. I got y'all going through my OBS studio, so you know it's live as hell.
hey, man, don't be giving out the drip, man. We some dumb country bunkers down here, man. We don't know nothing in
Yeah,
Texas, man.
yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
don't
talking about?
know. Yeah, we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Hey, so matter of fact, BFTV, since I got you on, man, I got a question, bro. What's up with what's up with my boy who the hell I just thought of his goddamn name, it's slipping my mind. Ortiz. Why is he pulling out the lawsuit?
Who pulled the lawsuit?
Dillian White's
Who?
Louis.
Oh, Root. You talk about Revis.
Yeah, Revis. Yeah, Revis. Why the fuck is he pulling out the lawsuit? I read that shit earlier today, and I'm like, that don't make sense because if they found anything, I don't care if it was just a faint sample, that's still a failed drug test because it was faint. It should have been clear. If his fucking gloves was mishandled, that's still a lawsuit, and you can fuck around
Well,
and huh?
if Revis is pulling out, it's because he got what he wanted.
It's got to be. He
Yeah,
need to get he need to get that off his record. That's what he needs.
well, I mean, if the bread is right, the shit on the record don't mean nothing.
True.
Shit, I'll take a loss. You give me the right numbers, put the right zeros behind that one. Shit, you can have that. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, Dillian White. Go fight Deontay White. You're gonna get put to sleep anyway. Go ahead and do it. It don't matter to me. I'll pull out real quick. Real what you drop me? Oh, you dropped me 15 million? Oh yeah, you got that, bro. Shit, I'll put through. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, don't even worry about the B sample. Let's stop talking about the B sample. Let's go ahead and move on with life. You know what I'm saying? There's more important things in life than the B sample. Drop me 15 million. Drop me 15 million and we change the whole motherfucking subject. Listen, like I said, there's things more important. Why y'all bringing up old shit, bro? I'll tell them quick. I'll tell them quick. Yo, why y'all bringing up old shit? For real. Y'all bringing up old shit, bro. Like, look, this is 2019, bro. Well, let's get Deontay Wilder, Dillian White pop. Give me 15 million. I'll fix that. I'll fix that whole shit. Let my name be Oscar Revis. What? Okay. Because you figure the nigga's probably only suing for like 5.
You
The nigga,
you ain't bullshitting.
yeah, he's suing for like 5 million. He probably suing for like 5, maybe 10 tops. I'm saying tops 10 million. He's suing for 10 million tops. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shit. You drop me motherfucking 15? Psh, what? Man, hold up. Let me go ahead and pull this lawsuit back. As a matter of fact, I was wrong. Dillian White, I apologize. You the greatest thing since Ali, bro. Go ahead and get that work. Give me my 15 million. Let me go about my business. I go ahead and put that one on my resume. What? A $15 million one on my resume? What? Nigga, you got it, bro. You good. A $15 million one. And it's only a one, so I'm still gonna get some other fights. What? Nigga, give me that $15 million one. I'm good.
For real. I take it. I take it. What's your thoughts on it, Fooler, man? Welcome back, champ. Fooler, you there?
Yeah, man. It's just business, I guess. Business as usual. They probably slid him something under the table and was like, okay, just shut up and go. And that's pretty much what happened. Money talks. Especially in boxing.
Real talk.
So that's just my opinion on the issue. They probably said, here you go. You'll live to fight another day. It's still a L on your record, but you'll still be able to fight again. So he probably went for the money, But if that was me, I would try to get that L off the thing, especially if someone was used to the gills,
Yeah.
Unfair playing field. But Dillian White still got dropped in that fight. That's the funny thing. He was juiced, but he still got dropped.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What's
That
up with
fight
it,
felt
Mahara Nation? Toot Robinson, Michael James 616, and Fight School UK. What's up with it, fella? What was you gonna say, Bill?
I'm just saying that one. I mean, if someone's getting paid off, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna get rid of that one. You know what I'm saying? If they get paid off, he gonna have to hold on to that. He gonna have to hold that one, bro, for real. Like that. You just bought that. You bought that, bro. I'm gonna give you this 15 million, but you bought that. Yeah, you bought it.
Motherfuckers buying wins and shit around this motherfucker.
I'm just saying, bro. Like listen, bro. If I'm Eddie Hearn and Slave Room Promotions, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, bro. If I gotta give you 15 million to shut the fuck up, then you just bought that one. Yeah, that's staying on your resume, dog. Because Dillian White needs to. I need to cash this nigga out here in slave room. In slave room, I need to cash this nigga out, man. I need to take this. I gotta get this coon ass nigga. Get him over to Deontay. You know what I'm saying? So I can cash him out right quick. Because that 15 million, I gotta get that shit back. Fight School UK, what's popping, family? I see you.
Yeah,
I gotta get that back though, bro. I gotta get that back.
yeah, real talk. 503, what's your thoughts on it, champ?
Yeah, man, I'm in agreement with the grade big on this one, man. I don't think it was 15 though. I'm more so in the number of like 5, 6, maybe even 3, because Eddie Hearn is a cheap slave master. You know what I'm saying? He not playing these dudes no double digits. He don't even want to pay Andy Ruiz 20 million and AJ getting 30. He talking about Andy Ruiz getting 9. So you think he gave Reeves 15? I feel what you're saying, but I think your numbers is a little bit off, bro. I'm going with the 5, maybe 3 million. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't even want to get Dillian White what? 8 million, 7 million pounds to fight AJ. He don't like paying dudes double digits. You got to be a special nigga for Master Eddie to pay you. You got to be special. You know what I'm saying? And Dillian White didn't meet the criteria. I guess Andy Ruiz didn't either, or Deontay Wilder. But that's a whole nother topic.
See,
You know what I'm talking about?
It's different story though, bro. It's a different story. Like over there in slave room, bro. They fucking with Candyland, bro. If you got your option to lose the whole motherfucking slave room, you know what I'm saying? You gonna reluctantly pull out that pocket, bro.
Grave digger. He not paying niggas, bro. He not paying niggas,
You got
grave
a
digger.
choice. You either gonna pay, you gonna get this lawsuit. It is your options. This ain't like for a fight where he could just say, all right, I ain't gonna do it. Fuck that. You only getting this much. Nah, bro. Listen, you got a lawsuit or you got this bread. Here's your option. When you back a nigga to the corner, these rats, you back a rat into a corner, this nigga gotta chew his way out, bro. I mean, and the only way to get out is to either pay this nigga this bread or go to this motherfucking lawsuit where Candyland is motherfucking on Front Street. And that's the last thing you want to do is put Candyland and Slave Room TV on Front Street. You don't want to do, man, come on, bro. You can't put Slave Room on TV like that. You put Slave Room on TV, motherfuckers looking at Slave Room like, bro, like how the fuck, why, these niggas like that, these niggas like that. Like UCAD, that's billions of dollars, bro. That's somebody's entire livelihood, not just someone, like people, like UCAD, motherfucking BBBOC. That's big business, bro. They're gonna pay that bread. If that nigga all he wanted is 15, now I understand slave room ain't whip giving that bread out, but they don't give out the bread when they're in a position of power. They're not in a position of power right now. They're not, because they had to tell like I'm looking at the rules. I got a video coming out. This one right here is a killer, dog. Because I was talking to Fanon about this one. You know what I'm saying? Because Fanon a lawyer out this motherfucker. So I'm talking to Fanon with this shit. And he going over the rules. Me and him was talking over the rules. The actual rules. Because you can't even find them bitches on I got them shit sent to me. I don't know how they was gotten, but they were sent to me. Because I've been looking online to try to find the UK rules. They're not posted. So I got the actual rules sent to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the rules.
And see, that's crazy because they should be free to the public. That's free information.
They're not though. They're not public information.
That's weird.
Go ahead and try to look. You ain't gonna find them. Go ahead and look.
Oh, I believe me, I don't disagree with you because I actually be looking up every sanctioning body rules, and I never thought to look up UK or nothing like that, but that should be free information.
Well, it's free information right now because I got it. So I'll send that shit to everybody. But all I do know in the rules, it say some shit there. When I drop this video, it say some shit that they gotta pay Revis. Either pay this nigga or there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers getting put on blast.
Yeah, real talk. Man, let's get off of that motherfucker though. Let's get on this cooning ass Timothy Brad. How you gonna call somebody a duck when your ass a duck? Walk like a duck, talk like a duck, fly like a duck. It's a motherfucking duck. but I can't sit there and listen to him call nobody else a duck, especially the person that you duck.
Well, here's my take on it, and I'm gonna give it to y'all, man. Here's my take. Timothy Bradley, as a grown cool man, he has the right to say whatever he wants with his Sambo shucking and jiving ass. He can say what he wants. Here's the issue I have, dude. What is Sambo Bradley? What is he like? 32, 33? Some shit like that. Hey man, Sambo Bradley ain't that old, bro.
No, he not.
If that's the case, well then, get your ass back in the ring and go ahead and handle your business. What's the problem? Like I don't got no listen, I don't got no beef with Sambo Bradley. If Sambo Bradley, you know what I'm saying, wants to go ahead and handle his, if he's saying that Errol Spence is ducking, well, Sambo, go ahead and get in the ring, show the world how it's done, bro. Just get in the ring and show them how it's done. Show them what it really is, bro. Show the world how it's really going down. Cause I mean, shit, hold up. I want to see how old Sambo Bradley is. Well, he was born in what, like 80, 83, I think? Yeah, 83. He was born in 83.
Oh, so he 36. He with me.
Okay, well, damn, Sambo Bradley, what's the problem?
Wasn't he talking
Sambo,
about making? Wasn't he talking about making a comeback a minute ago? He
man,
was just.
what's the problem? Sambo. Hey, look. Hey, Sambo. I got respect for Sambo Bradley, bro. I think Sambo can do it. Sambo, I got your back, man. Go in there and fight Errol Spence. I think you can pull it off. Go ahead. Get that shit.
Hell no.
I mean, I want to see him try, bro. I think he can do it. I think Sambo can do it, bro. I think, bro, if I get on my Karate Kid, you're the best around. Never let you down. You can do it. Hey, Sambo Bradley, you can do it, bro. Matter of fact, I'm about to do a petty ass video about that. That's a good. I gotta get Sambo. I'm about to get Sambo.
That's fucked up.
Oh shit! Legendary in the
Yeah,
building.
my brother just entered the building. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him go. Legendary, what's your thoughts on ducking ass Bradley calling somebody else a duck?
Hey, man, I saw that shit. Hey, first off, shout out to everybody on the panel, man. What's up with it, man? BF, 503, Big Fooler, Land in the Cut. Yeah, man, Bradley Mark, hey, boy, did you see him turn up? He said, I was pissed off. Boy, that nigga went in the coon. That nigga had a coon attack out there, goddamn. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. You should have shook and fell out too, hoe ass nigga. Nigga, you been over there talking about, this is the world of boxing. Bitch, you been hiding over there on top rank for years, hoe ass nigga. That's how you had the undefeated record in the first motherfucking place. Nigga like y'all ain't been having. Now you mad that somebody play the game better than your motherfucking ass. Terrence Crawford, man, he's still my favorite fighter. I still got him pound for pound number one. But hey, man, they checkmated him. They checkmated his motherfucking ass, man. And look, he still got a chance, man. He got one more go round. You know what I'm saying? He better take Pacquiao advice. Pacquiao went over there and ended his career at PBC. Did it the right way. I know he kicking himself saying, damn, I should have been. You know what I'm saying? And look, if you think about it, Pacquiao in the same position that, Crawford in the same position Pacquiao was in. He over there stuck on top rank, trying to remain loyal, trying to have his own lane. And the whole time Mayweather was over there making double what that hoe was making, you know what I'm saying, and was his own boss, you know what I'm saying, and killed you. See how Mayweather came out and said, nigga, I was checking on my product type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bounced up on it, you feel me? Hey, and Crawford over there trying to make his own lane, trying to stay loyal and all of that type of shit. And look, Earl Spence over there, it's the same thing, man. Hey, man, you better get up out of there. Get your motherfucking ass out of there, Crawford, man. Cause I don't want to see you out here, man. What Wilder say he hates seeing them champions. Them niggas be out there in some Wrangler jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying? A little t-shirt somebody done put on them. Cause they can't, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Hey, man. Hey, look out, Bud, man. Do the right thing. Brandon, you the hoe.
Put this nigga in Wranglers. God.
I think since I think since Pacquiao done came over to PBC, he done made everything. He done never made it at Top Rank already in 2 fights.
Yep. He
Just
probably
off
made
of
it in one fight with Keith Thurman. He probably made the whole damn bang in one fight.
you ain't bullshit because Keith Thurman didn't get shit.
To include the fucking Floyd Mayweather fight, bro, because you already know, Bob Arum took about, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more than 99% of that shit. I think he probably gave Manny Pacquiao like $5 a foot long, you know what I'm saying, a nigga a fresh glass of salt water, hold the salt, you know what I'm saying. He probably tightened Pacquiao up nice, telling that motherfucker everything, didn't give his ass not a motherfucking thing. That's why Pacquiao ran the fuck off. That's another reason why he probably wouldn't let him to fight Bud, because he already knew he had that meal ticket going in great. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up that meal ticket. He like, nah. I'm about to hold off on this one. Let me
That's
go
why
ahead
his
and
taxes was fucked up.
yeah,
Hey,
that's
that's a
why
fact, Bill.
fucked up.
Hey, remember after the Mayweather fight, Pacquiao kept talking about he ain't got no check yet?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Hey, Bob just went in the corner with the money. Hey, you know when a nigga finna fuck over, he over there counting the money. He steady looking up, trying to see if you look at this shit. And then out of nowhere, he just say, "Hey, come here." That old already. That old got what he gonna give you to the side and shit. That's you right there.
Hey, the
Bob,
winner
that
sold.
nigga
Hey, winner
up.
sold all this dude dope. Got me out here hustling. Yeah, hey, get 150. That's yours right there, bro. I just brought you back 12,000, and you finna
You
give me $150. I'm finna hit you. Nah, you owe me more than that, homie.
Bitch, give me everything. Oh, fucking lay down, oh. Give me everything,
For
bitch.
real.
Fuck it.
Cut that nigga $100, kept the rest. Like, hey man, this is promotional fees, bro.
I'm
You don't get
trying to tell you.
Yeah, they fucked Pacquiao, bro. That nigga Pacquiao broke his motherfucker, came over to PBC, got everything he lost, everything he in one fight, he got it all back. In one fucking fight. That's why you saw Manny Pacquiao talking cash shit too. Talking about he'll send Floyd Mayweather a contract. Like, nigga, you just getting these type of deals, bro. Floyd been doing it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that
You
nigga
know,
feeling real bossed up, huh, Bill? He feeling real bossed. He got that heavy check. That nigga say, "Hey, look at it." Hey, I'm gonna have my people reach out to you.
you know what I'm saying?
That nigga
Have my
wanna change
people
the
try to
shit
take
down,
your
you know?
people.
Nigga, you ain't no boss, nigga. You just started being the boss, nigga. Floyd been doing this shit. Matter of fact, Floyd probably got a cut of his shit. Floyd probably got a cut of Manny Pacquiao shit, bro. He probably
Yeah,
he
he
probably got a cut
did.
of that shit.
He
I'm
did,
sitting over here
goddamn.
looking
Floyd,
at
hey,
this shit.
Floyd, the only person he walked to the bank and cashed out 300 mil
Facts.
from that
Facts.
fight alone.
I'm
300
looking at
mil.
this, bro. I'm looking at Manny Pacquiao, bro. Like, yo, you talking cash shit to Floyd, bro. Talk about, I'll send you a contract with a name. Like, nigga, you feeling yourself now, ain't you? You went over seen that PBC side of shit. Now you feeling yourself now. Talk about how you gonna send contract. Nigga, you ain't sending shit. Fuck wrong with you, bro? You ain't sending a motherfucking thing, dog. You just got a taste of being a boss. Now you think you're gonna send shit to Floyd? Nigga, sit your ass down, bro.
Even
Bob
Bob
Arum been
Earl know he
using
ain't
it.
sending shit.
Bob Arum been using that nigga, dog. And that's the reason why I want Bud to lead that motherfucker. Bob Arum using this nigga too. Like, bad, got Hander. Yo, he giving like, listen, it's a lot of money, bro. I think Bud got like 3 million or some shit like that. Whatever the fuck case would be. He got paid, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't nowhere near what the man should be getting. Bud is bigger than Top Rank, bro. I'm being dead ass serious, bro. He's bigger than Top Rank. He don't need that. He don't need Top Rank to promote him. They don't promote him anyway.
Mm.
Facts.
Like, Bud needs to do his own thing, bro. Yo, if the pound for pound king needs to be out there doing what he wants to do. I know he's got a vision for what he thinks that he should be getting portrayed, and he ain't getting portrayed right now like that, bro. I mean, look at AB. Man, AB lose every fight, bro.
And
That
still get
nigga
paid.
he stay being out there promoting, making big dollars and everything, and just be lose. Bro, if you figure someone be losing like that, if someone be losing like that, you figure they fall. Nah, AB get paid, bro, and still be getting in big fights. constantly in big fights because he his own boss, bro. He make his own shit. He make his own moves. And you look at Terrence Crawford, bro. Terrence Crawford can make his own moves, but he's letting Bob do it for him, bro. And that nigga Bob back there counting the check. He got the money on. He got a little side, big side. He like, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I'm gonna hold this for later on. You know what I'm saying? This
I'm
is
gonna be
20
honest with
million
you.
right here.
I don't know no other fighter that ever have a record like AB and still cashing out checks like he do.
Facts.
Never seen it before in the history of
Facts.
boxing.
Bro,
And he about to get another one too, cause he gonna get that progress fight.
Yeah,
hell
go
yeah, he
That
gonna
hoe
get
go
knew
that
what
get
he was
progress.
doing. Hey, that hoe knew what he was doing, man. Hey, that nigga just picked the phone up, blow, put that hoe down. After he pressed in, that nigga said, got another one. I got another one on my line. Regis came back. Yeah, nigga, Regis hot. Bitch, I want my one. Ho, you talking about you going to go sell a brick it out now, bitch, you gonna get my one.
Hey
That nigga
Junior.
Bruno laughing.
Hey Junior, it's not the fact that he got 4 losses. It's the way he moving with 4 losses, like he's still the man in boxing. That's what I mean.
Bro, nah, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro, man. AB, if bro, I said this many times, and I'm not slacking off, man. AB will fucking fight. I think AB will fight Wilder, bro. I think AB will fight Wilder before Joshua ever did. I'm being dead ass serious. I believe that nigga will fight him, bro. He'll fight anybody. The problem is, this nigga just don't. Everybody know he just don't let his hands go. The nigga just don't let his hands go. You see this nigga in you go on his Instagram, because I be on his Instagram all the time, because that nigga funny as hell.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he be on his Instagram letting his hands go like a motherfucker, bro. Like speed. Just I'm looking at this nigga like, bro, what the fuck is your problem, man?
And
Like how you so good? Like this nigga is you so good, bro. You get in the
everybody
ring
that
and
I've
get
talked
shelled.
to that have sparred AB has told me, man, this dude got deceptive power. Like you don't realize how powerful his punches is until you get hit by one.
Shit, I believe it. He stabbed Porter on his ass.
Yeah.
He said, and that was a legitimate knockdown. Set him on his ass. Like I don't got no beef with AB when it comes to that, bro. My beef was this nigga, the same beef that everybody else got. The nigga just don't let his hands go. Like
Yep.
you get in the ring and do nothing, bro. Like I for the life of me, I never understand. You get in the ring and do nothing at all. You just Philly shell counter, Philly shell. Now the nigga got a chin, a ridiculous chin, because Madonna put them bolos on his ass, and he just got right back up. You know what I'm saying? And it was just going getting that work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, God dang, bro. In all honesty, Adrian Broner is a total fighter, bro. He is a total fighter. If he lets his hands go, I swear to you, bro, the man's undefeated. If he let his hands go, he's undefeated. Undefeated because
And
his chin will protect him from being stopped, bro. Ain't nobody stopping Adrian Broner. His chin will protect him if he fucking let his hands go. If he just let his hands go and let the power that he has take over for him. I don't know. I don't know if the man's timid. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with the dude, bro. I swear to God, I don't. I don't know what's up with him. But if he let his hands go, even if he gets hit, bro, if he lets his hand go, he's undefeated. And ain't nobody changing my mind on that, because the man's chin is devastating, bro. He's got one of the best chins in the game. I'm not, because that nigga he been taking shots, and to be surviving how he is. I mean, Manny Pacquiao was just blasting this nigga, and he's still on his feet. No, didn't get dropped, nothing. Sean Porter pressing this nigga, nothing. Like, nah, bro, nah. And I'm not big on AB. I'm really not big on him. I'm just speaking based on the fights that he lost. You know what I'm saying? And the fights that he lost, he just don't let his hands go at all. It just stands there in defense. But then he gets paid. So it's like, man, I don't know.
about billions. and with him and Regis, them two niggas gonna be talking a bunch of shit. Junior said that's
Hey,
because
that's
that
gonna
nigga got a heavyweight
be
neck.
one of the biggest. Hey,
What?
whenever that fight go down, Broner and Prograis, that's gonna be one of the biggest fights at that time. You know what I'm
Back.
saying? That hoe, they're gonna be highly anticipated, man. I wonder where they gonna have it at. You know what I'm saying? I wonder where they can put that motherfucker.
It
Probably
should be in New
Brooklyn though,
Orleans.
because that's what I was.
It,
You
hey,
feel me?
you
But it
breaking
probably
up,
be
champ?
in Brooklyn because of Lou DeBell.
I don't want it
You
to
can
be
hear
in
me now?
Brooklyn though. It should be in New Orleans, Mardi Gras weekend. That's it. That's all. It shouldn't be on
Yeah.
Essence Festival. Like I
Man,
said,
that'd be a bad. We have to wait till next year though.
that's fine, but it still need to be Mardi Gras.
Hey, look, you know Lou connection Barclay though, Lou the Bella connection with. It'll be super easy to make over there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said probably be in Brooklyn. But New Orleans is the motherfucking spot for that fight. Broner gonna go down there. Broner gonna go to New Orleans. They hoe can gamble down there and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just the coast. You know what I'm saying? Black folks on. Oh man,
They're gonna be getting
that's gonna be
pictures.
super live, man.
They're gonna be getting
With you,
pictures.
never stay ready.
Huh? What'd you say, bro?
Bro, I
Oh
think.
no, I said
Go ahead.
I'm with you on that. They
Oh
ought to
yeah.
have it on the Essence Festival.
No, it shouldn't be on Essence Festival though. It won't nobody be at the fight if they do it Essence Festival. You got to remember when you go to Essence Festival, that shit lasts all night. Ain't nobody leaving that bitch in no white linen.
Yeah,
But Mardi Gras,
yeah.
shit, you can go to Mardi Gras and then go right back to Canal Street, go back to French Quarter and party like a motherfucker.
Bro, I think Adrian Broner could beat Regis, bro. I'm being dead ass serious. I think he could beat him.
And I'm not denying you on that. I actually think he can too.
The problem
Matter of
is,
fact,
the
503. Didn't
problem
I
is
say
he
that
ain't
the
gonna
other
throw no
night?
punches. That's the problem. He's not gonna throw no punches and lose. That's the problem.
It's
If he
not
threw
even.
some
But
Only
hold
punches,
on.
thing if
But it's not the fact that he won't throw no punches and lose. I'm gonna throw another scenario at you. Every time he fight a black fighter, he come to fight.
I mean, I think he comes to fight. Period.
He
The
do,
problem
but
is,
he
the
fights
problem is,
he fights
he,
differently against other fighters than he do black fighters.
I think he's going to leave his gloves in the dressing room like he do for the past 4 fights. That's what I think.
I think he gonna come to fight that dude. I think he gonna come to
I
fight.
think he's coming. Oh, he's coming to fight. He's definitely coming to fight. He's just not bringing his gloves with him. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely coming to fight. He it's not like he's just going to sit there and just get punched. He's going to sit there and block. That's what he's
yeah,
going to
that
do.
hoe got a hell of a defense. He
Yeah, but
got a hell of a defense.
he's going to block and move and block and move and block and move some more. He's not getting knocked out. But Regis is going to beat that dude because he ain't going to throw no punches back. If he threw some punches back, I think AB could beat him. Because AB ain't no bum, bro. We're overlooking AB because AB don't like to let his hands go. But if you look at the AB, you know what I'm saying, when he was at the smaller weight classes, savage, bro. Absolute savage, man. That's why he was saying he was the one, blah, 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 moving up and he's going to do this, the new Floyd, and yada, yada, yada. Because the dude was a savage, bro. An absolute savage, a damn monster. But those blows, those punches from Maidana, bro. After that, the nigga just stopped letting his hands go. Matter of fact, I think I seen him throw about 5 punches in the last 4 fights. I'm just like, what are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing, man? Like, for real. And still get paid money.
Maidana fucked him off.
It's
I think
Maidana, man.
that New Orleans, man, we'll see. I don't know, man. I think Broner gonna turn up, man. That hoe gonna have an after party book, everything. You feel me? He ain't gonna want to just. I don't know, man. He ain't gonna come to lay down in that fight. But if they have it in New Orleans, man, that whole region's gonna come out there, man. They gonna be dressed like the motherfucking Indians, man. Them niggas gonna come with the drums and shit. He fuck around and put some on AB ass that night, man. They gonna have the witch doctors out there, goddamn. They gonna bring that whole coach out there, man. They fuck around and do a third line coming through that motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, man. That's where it needs to be. New Orleans, man.
I just don't see Adrian Broner being ready for Regis if it goes to New Orleans, though. I don't see it. Because the nigga can gamble, and they got all them badass women down there, bro. Nah, forget that, bro.
Man.
Hell no. He ain't gonna be ready, bro.
Last
First
time I
off,
was in New Orleans, I literally was making a video about the Crawford. Matter of fact, that was the weekend of Crawford Jose Benavidez, and I made my prediction video while I was in Harris Casino watching ass walk around. Because I remember Black Fight Fan said something about it on Trill Boxer Talk that Monday.
yeah, that shit ain't gonna work. Not for AB, bro. They can't do that in New Orleans. He's already distracted enough. He distracted enough in his own hometown and shit. You go down there, nah, bro. That shit ain't happening, bro. That shit is not happening. Yeah, he distracted enough. He distracted enough in Ohio. You take him to motherfucking New Orleans? Nah,
Well,
bro.
shit.
Nah.
If it ain't in New Orleans, put that fight in Vegas Memorial Weekend.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see it in Dallas. Dallas has been getting big on the fights lately. I can see it there.
Yeah.
I can see it. He can't do it in Atlanta. Hell no, he can't do that, bro. He be nah, bro. It's
That's
just
the same situation of being in New
that's
Orleans.
what I'm
If you
saying.
want
It's
to
the
do,
same situation. The only person that can go that can do an Atlanta fight, Deontay could do an Atlanta fight. Yeah, Deontay could do an Atlanta fight because he ain't gonna be distracted.
Earl can do an Atlanta fight.
Yeah. Earl could do one too. Now I'm tripping. Earl can do one. And
But
matter of fact, let me take that back. Blunt could do one too.
yeah, Bud, because Earl like them vatos.
Yeah, Bud can do one because
Yeah,
Bud got what he needs.
matter
Bud
of
got what
fact,
he wanted.
Earl and Bud need to be in ATL.
Dog, I was gonna ask you that. Where the fuck should that fight be at?
To be honest, I think that fight should be right there. That fight should be in Atlanta or Memphis. I think it should be in Memphis,
Memphis.
but
I think you said Memphis.
I'm not bullshitting. You want to know why?
Dallas.
You
I
remember
think
we were talking
Dallas or
about
Atlanta.
Juneteenth? The two blackest cities in America is where? Memphis and Atlanta.
Detroit too.
Yeah, Detroit too. But Detroit ain't the South. They ain't celebrating Juneteenth like we is.
I don't know, bro.
If you gonna celebrate, then you might well put that bitch in Texas and Dallas, then, man.
Yeah.
Earl and Bud, they gonna have to pack that hell out, man. I think Deontay Wilder fight make more sense in Atlanta because they can drive from drive. Alabama can come down there and fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be right there.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I know they had fights in Memphis. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Tyson Lennox in Memphis?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I thought that
that's
hold on, I
crazy.
thought that fight was in Atlantic City.
Nah, Mike Tyson versus
No, that
Lennox
was
Lewis.
Evander Holyfield that was in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
Mike
Yeah.
Tyson versus Lennox Lewis was in Memphis, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Even Hustler Slim said, damn, you damn right, stay ready. Memphis, Tennessee. That motherfucker Hustler Slim from Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know about that though, bro. I don't know. I
I'm
don't know if I
I'm
don't know if Memphis is big enough for that fight right now, bro. Yeah, I don't know if it's big enough.
I know
what will you put
Omaha
it?
gonna
Well,
be in the
if it was an
building like
ATL,
a
would you put it in the
motherfucker that
in the
whole thing.
Mercedes Benz Dome?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I put that shit in the Mercedes Benz. Don't like what? Hell yeah, I put that shit.
Yeah.
That shit will sell the fuck out. Nah. It was in Tennessee. That's where it was. It
But
wasn't Memphis. No, it was. No, it
Memphis, you
was.
got the
Yeah.
Memphis Grizzlies. You can put it in that arena.
Yeah, what? Yeah, Mike Tyson did fight in
That's what
Tennessee,
Bob
bro. He
Aaron.
fought in Memphis. He fought in that Lennox Lewis. He fought in Memphis.
Two Robinson said Dallas, bro. Nothing wrong with Dallas and having it in Texas, but I'm looking at it
I
as
don't know
far
if
as
Bud
a
will do that,
cultural
bro.
thing.
I don't think Bud will do that because it's not neutral, bro. That ain't
Yeah,
neutral.
Bud won't want neutral.
Hey, Bud gonna have to do it, right? Cause he the one doing all the talking right now. He gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? EJ gonna come in there help unified and everything. You know what I'm saying? Bud,
I think.
he gonna take that fade. He
Nah,
been coming
I think
he
they're gonna
been
do the
down there to
T-Mobile,
Dallas.
dog.
He just came back from Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a T-Mobile, bro. I
T-Mobile
think they're
in
gonna do
Vegas.
that. Yeah, I think they're gonna do it in Vegas and T-Mobile.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if that fight is big enough for, bro, like, don't get me wrong now,
Say,
ATL
bro.
will sell the fuck out.
Hey,
But
look. Hey, that motherfucking Memphis Grizzlies arena can hold 19,000 people.
that ain't enough. Yeah, that ain't enough, bro. That ain't enough. They need to send that motherfucker. That shit needs to be a T-Mobile. It needs to be a T-Mobile arena or you know what, bro? I can see that fight being in Atlanta. Because they don't even be doing fights in Atlanta, bro. I can see him
Bob
doing that fight
Aaron
in Atlanta.
told Fred he wanted in Atlanta. Juneteenth weekend.
Oh, word?
And hold on.
Yeah,
And to be honest,
Fred got a
hell,
video.
T-Mobile Arena only holds 20,000, bro.
They need to do that shit in Atlanta, bro.
The only other place I can say is the Cowboy Stadium because that's a big bitch. And that bitch was packed. 503.
Yeah, what's up with it, bro?
Tell them how packed that bitch was. For a Bud fight, they'll sell that bitch to capacity.
You talking about Earl and Bud?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think Bud gonna have the balls enough to come down to Dallas, man. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen like somewhere on the West Coast or something, like in LA or Vegas.
I
You know what
wouldn't
I'm
want that
saying?
fight in LA. I
But I ain't
wouldn't.
gonna lie though, bro. Like we definitely got the space down here in Texas. You know, everything bigger and better down here. You know what I'm saying? Like you could put that bitch on Reliant. You know what I'm saying? In Houston. You know what I'm saying? That bitch hold about 80,000. You know what I'm saying? Or you could put it in Atlanta in the Superdome. You know what I'm saying? That bitch hold by with 80,000. So
Hey,
yeah,
that changed the game in Atlanta, man. Bob Aaron said
yeah,
he cool with the nigga that owned the house, so he want to put it in there. He want to put it in the
yeah, man. Down, man, nigga, we'll light Peachtree up, nigga. Me, you, Legendary, Black.
I'm
Oh
going.
man,
I don't care what the
oh
fight is. If that fight is in Atlantic City, I'm going up there.
This is where they're going to put the fight. They're going to put the fight in the new stadium they're building over here in California for the
in the
Rams.
forum, that's what it is,
Yep,
right?
yep.
The
That's where they're
forum.
going to
Yeah.
put the fight.
That's where the Clippers and the Rams gonna play.
The Rams and the Chargers.
The Rams and the Chargers. Oh, okay.
The Clippers, they're building another stadium for them, actually.
Yeah,
They're
and you say they gentrifying Inglewood, right?
Like a
most definitely.
motherfucker.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. Yep,
Okay.
most definitely.
What
Yeah,
about
man.
that Raiders new stadium in Vegas?
You can do it there too. That would be a perfect place.
But is it gonna be ready by then? Matter of fact,
Um,
is that stadium in LA gonna be ready by then?
it should be the way they're building it. I drive past it like
It ain't
every
ready.
day.
It ain't ready now.
I mean, but to me, if I was Earl, I flex on them niggas. I tell them niggas come to Dallas and sell out Jerry Real 100,000. Shit, niggas in Omaha come down here. They'll drive or fly.
Yeah, I mean, but it'll be an easier sell if they did something in a different shit. If Earl didn't, he ain't fighting motherfucking Sean Porter in Dallas. Like hell no, is Bud gonna take that shit, bro? I wouldn't if I was Bud. Fuck that. But like nigga, listen,
Earl not
you
fighting in Dallas because he don't want to fight in Dallas, bro.
Yeah,
That's
he
why.
don't.
right? But that's
He
what
don't want to
I'm
fight Sean
saying.
Porter in Dallas because he want to show that when he fights Sean Porter, that he's bringing all the fans and not Sean Porter.
Yeah.
Bet,
And he
and
can't do
then
that
do
fighting in
the
Dallas
same thing
because
for
they
Bud.
know that's all his fans.
But do the same thing for Bud. I fight Bud in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah. Hey, bro, Atlanta is not far from Texas. That's like a 8-hour drive or some
Nah,
shit.
12 hours, homie. It's 8 hours to get to
12.
Pensacola,
But
Florida.
but it still is not his hometown though. It's not his
Yeah,
home
Yeah,
city.
yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
sure. That's neutral grounds, and that's in the South too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either that, preferably ATL. That'd be my pick, ATL. But
I'm
if
not
they
even gonna
didn't do
lie to
that,
you.
then
That
they could
would
go
be
to.
good.
If they didn't do that, they could go to the Barclays or Madison Square Garden.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Uh, and right now, number one on my list is Atlanta. Number two is Memphis. Two Robinson said MGM. I'm still gonna say Memphis, dog. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, Memphis will pack that bitch out.
Motherfucking Junior said Saudi Arabia out this bitch.
Man, nigga, we ain't trying to
Put
catch
that
no
shit in
Hey,
camel to the
the
fight, nigga. We trying to catch Ubers and lifts, nigga. We don't want to catch no
Put
camel.
that shit in the King's Palace.
my
Put it
brother
in the King's
Quattro
Palace
Cinco that stepped
next
in
to
the
Dillian White
building.
B Simple.
Hold
That
on,
should be right in the King's Palace.
hold on. Let me do something for Quattro real quick. Let me do something for Quattro real quick. Uh, Let me see if y'all can see. I know y'all can't see it. That's because that window capture on. Hold on. Fuck. It won't even show the damn camera won't pull up. Oh, there it is. Quattro, you see that? You see that, champ?
I see you, Chen.
There you
I
go,
see
champ.
you, Chen. I see you.
That
I
hoe
see
came
you.
in
I
today,
smell what
champ.
you sizzle. I smell what you sizzle, you're.
You know what I'm talking about? I just had to show you
You
that one time.
got that Memphis shit on.
Nah, this Quattro's hat. This that full Berserker clan.
Oh, well, it looked like Memphis.
Show me. He said look like Memphis. Hey, dude.
It looked like the Memphis Grizzlies, bro.
That nigga Bill TV crazy, man.
Oh shit. But yeah, Ak, I got your hat. It came in today, champ.
Yeah, I got mine. I got mine like last week.
Yo, hold up, bro. What's up with these hats?
That's what I told you to call me, nigga. You never called me.
Oh man,
You never
yo,
called me.
bad dog. Yo, I
That
was.
PK got yours because PK answered the call.
Oh man, dude, I was into something, bro. Like literally,
Damn.
man, that's fucked up, bro.
Oh shit. Matter of fact, Quattro, since you on the line, where you think this fight should be, champ?
I didn't even know what y'all was talking about. Y'all was already talking when I came in.
We talking about
Yep. You talk about Joshua?
Bud and Earl. Where that fight should be
Oh,
if they
Bud
had
and Earl. Oh, okay. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like one of those people that I know that fight is gonna be so great that I'm gonna be grateful. I don't even care where it's at. I'm going. That's how real it is. I'm making sure I go. I just would make sure. I'll make sure I make preparation because that's how strongly I feel about that fight. That's probably gonna be like the one last true entertaining fight we gonna get till we gotta wait for all of this prospect mode shit. You know what I mean?
I can't say
give me
that.
two. And y'all know. Look, I'm just saying, y'all know I hate that shit. Y'all know I hate it, but Teofimo added a prospect stage. We gonna know basically with him if he gonna do what he gotta do or if he's not. You know what I mean? His time basically is now. So he's added, but everybody else that's like around that age range and that cloth and stuff to me is still trying to find themselves. Besides him and Tank. And who else got a belt?
I'm gonna tell you, I can't say that's gonna be the last entertaining fight to prospects because I'm gonna tell you the heavyweight division is looking good. 168, you got Caleb playing Benavidez. We trying to see. You got all the champions at once. Huh?
Mac, I'm just going to say I don't know why I could see Andy Ruiz fighting Usyk over Wilder. That's just how I feel.
That's because
that's just how I feel. I know that. I just feel like he's gonna take that route.
He should. Because Wilder
I agree. I can't. You know what, Mac? I can't disagree. I can't disagree.
I don't think so, bro.
Hold on.
I think
the reason I say that though, BFTB, before you go, it's only one reason I say that. If they had that fight in December and Wilder for the fight Ortiz, and Wilder already is about to fight Fury, because if Wilder go ahead and fight Fury, I think he should go ahead and handle one of his mandatories so they don't strip him. And then that way when he fight Wilder, and he gets another title defense up on his belt, that's going to make that fight even bigger. And that's just to get some things out the way while they set up that fight, because Wilder's going to fight Fury next after he fight Ortiz. That's the only reason I'm looking at that.
Not necessarily.
True.
Yeah, he it's not, the Fury fight is not locked in stone. That shit ain't locked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean he could move past this nigga and actually fight like somebody else. I mean, if you look at this is why I say I don't think he's gonna fight Usyk. I think it's gonna be if Deontay Wilder gets past Luis Ortiz, which I believe he will, I think Andy Ruiz is going to beat Anthony Joshua, and they're both going to have another fight after that. If Andy Ruiz fights his mandatory, which is motherfucking the IBF mandatory, Kubrat Pulev. If Andy Ruiz fights his IBF mandatory, it's not going to be Usyk. He's not going to fight Usyk next. It's going to be the only way that he's going to be able to get over that is if he fights only way he's going to keep his belts if he fights Pulev. If he fights Pulev, then he'll be able to keep his belts. If he don't fight Pulev, bro, they're going to
how. But I want to ask you, BFTB, how's he going to do that when I think that the WBO they mandatory comes up first?
No, it doesn't.
Added him.
IBF comes up first. IBF comes up first.
No, but what I'm trying to tell you, what they trying to say is right after that fight, the WBO is going to mandate that he fight Usyk.
But listen to me on
this.
So
I feel like the IBF, when you have multiple titles like that, the sanctioning bodies have to take turns.
Well, check this out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The IBF is is first mandatory. IBF is the first belt that Joshua won.
I didn't hear them even mention that though. I didn't even hear them talk about Pulev.
But the IBF and the WBA are the first. They have. They did talk about that a while back. But the IBF and the WBA are the first.
I think the WBO gonna make them fall back. I think the
Listen to me though,
WBO.
champ. Listen to
That's
me.
how I feel.
Listen to me though, champ. The IBF
Go
and
ahead.
the WBA were the first belts that Joshua won. That IBF title hasn't had a mandatory fight in years. I mean years. That fight comes up first. Even when what's the name? What's the dude
Carlos
that fight
Takam in
Ruiz Park?
2017.
Huh?
Carlos Takam in 2017.
Okay. And even when Parker had the WBO belt, that he's fought a mandatory. Joshua IBF hasn't been satisfied since Carlos Taco. That's the first mandatory that comes up. Unless Pulev decides I don't want to fight like he's been doing, that's the only reason it hadn't been satisfied. Was because Pulev been pulling out. And IBF hasn't dropped him, which they should have.
I wouldn't even fight him, bro. He gonna pull out of the fight. He gonna have you in the training camp, and then you gonna fight a whole nother nigga. So anybody that fight Pulev is an idiot. You gonna be in the training camp for no motherfucking reason. You are. Well, I'm looking at it from a fighter's standpoint. I'm not. I'm just saying, like, you gonna waste time, effort, and money on that nigga.
BLTV?
Pulev was suspended, bro. He was suspended.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was.
Oh yeah. So they definitely gonna let the WBO jump in line.
No, he's not anymore. He was. He's not anymore.
He's not. Oh, okay. I thought you said he still was.
Nah, he was. He ain't suspended no more. That's the reason why.
How long was he suspended? How long was he suspended? That wasn't long.
No, it wasn't. They pulled the suspension because the old girl lied.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah, he just. Yeah. Facts.
The nigga got tied with Bob Arum, bro. Bob Arum, they was already talking about him getting his title shot. Him and Andy Ruiz getting his title shot over the Joshua rematch. They were already talking about that. And then Hearn went and talked to the IBF to get them to allow the fight with what's his name? Get them to allow the fight with Joshua. Yeah. Because they weren't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But now that they're going to do it, after that fight, bro, it's going to be him. It's going to be Pulev. And
to be honest with you, I'd rather be Pulev than Usyk anyway, because Usyk is a bad stylistic matchup for Ruiz. Very bad.
I think Ruiz stops Usyk, bro.
I'm not saying he don't stop him, but I'm saying that's a bad stylistic matchup. And that fight,
not from what I see. From what I've seen, to me, I think the tougher fight is Pulev. I think it's a way tougher fight. Pulev's jab is better. Pulev he's a good range of distance, and he stays behind his jab a lot. Usyk is just a fighter, bro. Usyk's a straight fighter. So being a fighter like that against a guy with faster hands, and Andy Ruiz has faster hands.
Yeah, he does.
I think Andy Ruiz beats the brakes off Pulev, bro. I mean, Usyk. I think the fight with Pulev is a tougher fight.
It's hard for me to say.
I don't agree. I
look at Usyk.
I think
Usyk has a good jab. Go ahead. He put that jab in Tony Bellew's face and had that motherfucker say, man. And
he did a lot of stuff.
Usyk
is a lot of calculated stuff.
Yeah, but Tony Bellew was touching him. That's after and Tony Bellew was not as fast as Andy Ruiz at all. And Tony Bellew was touching his ass up like a motherfucker. He was touching him up. And as a matter of fact, Tony Bellew was winning some rounds. And I don't like Tony Bellew.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? I think people are big on Usyk because of the super. I'm not the super sick, but because of the what's the name he won. You know what I'm saying? The World Super Series he won, and because of his Olympic pedigree, and because he's a white dude. You know what I'm saying? And he's from over there. You add all those.
He can fight.
Okay, let me ask y'all this.
I'm not saying he can't box. I'm stating, bro. I'm not saying the man can't box. I like Usyk. I like Usyk a lot. Usyk ain't no punk. But what I just said is
what's up, Picasso?
That dude was getting pieced up by Usyk. Pieced up. When I saw that fight, I picked Usyk to just beat the brakes off of Tony Bellew. That's what I picked. And then when I watched the fight, I'm like, man, Tony Bellew is touching this dude. He's catching this man, catching him to the body, and Tony Bellew ain't no heavyweight. So you got a heavyweight, faster hands than Tony Bellew. I think people are sleeping on Andy Ruiz.
Tony Bellew was bigger though. Tony Bellew was bigger, with all
And
due
Andy
respect.
Ruiz is bigger
Tony
too.
Bellew was the bigger dude.
And Andy Ruiz is the bigger dude. And Andy Ruiz has faster hands. And Andy Ruiz probably has a better chin. I just think people are sleeping on.
I do
Andy
agree
Ruiz
that he
too
has
much.
a better chin. I agree with that. I agree that
I think he's getting slept on too much, bro. Listen, bro,
Who y'all think he got a better chin than? Who are you comparing his chin
he got a
to?
better chin than Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew
than
been
Tony
knocked out
Bellew.
before.
Oh, yeah,
He was knocked out before
definitely. Yeah. Tony Bellew is
But see,
Tony
here's
Touch.
the thing. I don't
Tony
believe in Pulev. What he did to
touching
Huey
me go
Fury
down.
is not enough for me.
Styles makes fights, though, bro.
You right.
Styles makes fights.
That's why I'm looking at Usyk style. It's different.
I think Anthony Joshua could have beat Andy Ruiz very, very easily if he would have got behind his jab.
True.
He didn't, and he don't know how to do that. That's why he's going to lose again.
To be honest with you, that's why I picked Anthony Joshua. I said it was a 51-49 fight, and I picked Anthony Joshua because I said if he uses his height and his jab, he can win this fight easily. But he didn't do that. That's exactly my prediction.
And he don't never do it, and he never will. Where Pulev does. Pulev is known for his jab. He's known for staying behind his jab. At some fights, that's all he does is jab. Jab, 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 jab. Bro, he'll jab Andy Ruiz to death, man. Andy Ruiz is gonna have to he's gonna have to change some shit up to get inside of that jab, bro. That's why I keep saying styles make fights. Styles. Motherfucking Usyk ain't got that jab like that. Usyk is not known for his jab. Usyk is known for his all-around fighting ability. Okay, so is Anthony Joshua, supposedly, until he fought Ruiz. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, a tougher fight, just based stylistically, a tougher fight for Andy Ruiz is Pulev over Usyk. Usyk is going to get hit. He's going to get hit.
Huey Fury was touching Pulev.
That's right, but Huey Fury is also what? 6'7" with a longer reach, and he's faster and with better feet work. Like, nah, bro. Styles, bro. Styles.
I don't agree with the better footwork than Andy Ruiz.
He damn sure has better footwork. Listen, we might not like Huey Fury, all right? Huey Fury has great footwork.
He's got good footwork. I give him that. He got good footwork, but I don't know if they just
he just can't punch his way out of paper.
Nah. I agree with BFTB on that one though. He do. I watched him a couple of times. I watched him in the Joseph Parker fight, and I watched him in that fight BFTB.
I thought he beat Joseph Parker. I had him beating Joseph Parker. I didn't think Joseph Parker won that fight at all. Like
it was a close fight though. I'm not gonna cap. In my judgment, I mean, if Andy Ruiz did pull it out, I think I had it even. I think I had it even back then.
Well, I had Huey Fury beating Joseph Parker. I had him beating Joseph Parker. And
you talk about Joseph Parker, him. Nah, I thought Joseph Parker won that. I thought you was talking about Andy Ruiz versus Joseph Parker.
I had Andy Ruiz beating Joseph Parker. Matter of fact, I had Joseph Parker losing to both them dudes. He couldn't barely even fucking hit Andy Ruiz, bro. Not Andy Ruiz, but Huey Fury. He couldn't barely hit the dude. He could barely even hit him. Like he was swinging for him, hitting air. He was barely even hitting Huey Fury. Now I know people don't like Huey Fury, and I ain't big on a nigga like that either. But I can recognize his skill set, and I think Huey Fury is underrated, bro. And the dude's underrated. He just can't punch his way out of a paper bag. He's got great footwork, and I think that fight I think the Usyk. If it was between Usyk or Pulev versus Andy Ruiz, bro, I think the Pulev fight is a more challenging fight just because of that jab. This is a shorter guy. You got to remember, Andy Ruiz is a short dude. You know what I'm saying? And the bigger fighters that fight him, they fight down to his level like idiots. Oh, every last one of them. They say the guy he just fought, Derevyanchenko, whatever the fuck, Liam Derevyanchenko, whatever the fuck, they're all named off there. That dude was bigger than him too and fought smaller.
They all legendary.
Nah, I'm talking about the Russian cat. BF talking about. Yeah, that dude. He was way taller than him. He fought smaller, and he actually was effective with his jab too. He touched Louise up in that fight too. Had his face fucked up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. And you put that guy against a Pulev, a guy that stays behind his jab. That's all he does. He'll make the fight boring as fuck, but he's going to stay behind his jab. 1-2, 1-2, 1-1-2, jab.
Now I 100% agree with you on that because all the pull-out fights is boring as shit.
Matt, can I say something real quick before I forget? Let me, because I gotta make sure that I bring this up because 503 I watched it, bro. I watched Virgil Ortiz. You know what I mean, bro? You know what I'm saying? And I had watched it later that night, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, he's a great offensive fighter. I don't feel the same way about him defensively, but he's a great. I love watching him fight offensively. You know what I'm saying? If he could just get everybody out of there, he would have no worries. But I'll be honest with you, he kind of got painted to me. He kind of looked like Nick Jr.
You also
got painted.
You also got to look. He just won a belt from a fighter that only had one loss, and that was against Jose Ramirez, who couldn't even knock him out.
I give him credit because he stopped him. I'm gonna give him credit. I'm gonna still give him credit that he stopped him. I just still feel like he had a hard time doing it. But I think Virgil Ortiz, honestly, I think in sparring he be beating Jose Ramirez up.
That was just
that's just how I feel. I feel like if I was in the gym, and you know what I mean, we was in there and we was all working together, I'm pretty sure that they spar against each other. I put money on it.
But you know what? I think that was his second or third fight under Robert Garcia. He ain't been up on a Robert Garcia yet that long.
He hasn't been that long, but that motherfucker be in the gym even when I be seeing Virgil. Before I even knew who he was, that motherfucker was always over there.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, I've been watching him for a while. Virgil is gonna be a monster, dog. I'm telling you, he hit too hard.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because he had 47, that changed like who I want. Somebody brought up him versus Jaron Ennis. Where's Jaron Ennis ranked at in the WBA?
He ain't ranked.
Because I would love to see that.
He got dropped because of his inactivity. But the thing is, Virgil Ortiz was that he's only had like 2 fights at 140. All those fights that he got have been at 147.
Yeah, I thought he was a 140 pounder for some reason.
He's a 147 pounder. He went down. I think the first fight he went down was the fight before he fought on that Jaime Munguia undercard. Then he fought at 140. I was at that fight, and he fought at 140. The dude ain't had that many fights at 140. All his fights was at welterweight. All those dudes he been knocking out been 147.
Yeah, because Blue Blood brought up something about Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis. I had seen him say something about it. I was like, yo, that would be a dope fight. I didn't think of that one. We got to see prospects versus... I'm so for prospects going up against each other and knocking each other off like the 80s. Niggas got to stop being puss, man. Real talk. Excuse my language, man. I know it's a children's show, Mac, but you know what I'm saying? Niggas got to stop, man. Niggas got to stop, man. Niggas got to stop this madness. Niggas got to really let their nuts drag, man.
No, I think the problem with this shit right here, dog, is too many people are building up. They're trying to build fighters for a resume. They're trying to build a resume. They're trying to say this guy's undefeated. They're trying to get a boatload of Tom Schwarzenegger at this moment. And the problem that we have with that is you'll never know who the real best is. You'll never know who the top guys are because all these guys come in 20-0, 25-0, but they ain't fought nobody. 20, 24, 25-0. You haven't fought anybody. Like Jaron Ennis, you know what I'm saying? A Teofimo. These guys, bro, you can fight.
So who would you want to see BFTB? Not to cut you off, bro.
Hey,
I really want everybody's answer.
King Louis
in what weight class would you want to see what prospect against what matchup? I want to hear everybody answer. That Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz one?
Quite
yeah.
King Louis said Ortiz versus Lipinets.
That's not bad. That's not bad either. Yo, Lipinet's been on the tear. Lipinet's been getting hit a lot, but he been like, you know what? Even though I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna hit you just a little bit more, and I'm gonna get you out of there.
I mean, why not? Why not? Yo, I'm tired of seeing undefeated fighters, bro. I'm being dead ass serious. I'm tired of seeing undefeated fighters and you look at their resume, they don't got nobody on it.
Facts. I agree. That's I can 100% agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that too. I agree with
It
that
shouldn't be
too.
as many undefeated.
I'm looking at it like this, bro. If you're trying to fight
But
motherfuckers and they don't want to fight you, if you're trying to fight them, then that ain't your problem. Then okay. You know what I'm saying? You can fight who's in front of you. But if motherfuckers is literally trying to fight each other and you still ain't fight, bro, I got a problem with that, bro. I got a problem with that. Like I got a problem with Tiafimo not getting a Lomachenko fight. I got a problem with that. And then he'll probably get it if he beats
how you feel about Tank now?
The same.
How you feel about him calling out Farmer? How you feel about him calling out Lomachenko? I've been meaning to ask you this, BFTV.
Listen, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Listen, I love Tank Davis. I do. I'm not even gonna lie. I love Tank. I think Tank's a beast. but I also think you don't want no smoke with Lomachenko, bro. Now him calling the dudes out. Him calling the dudes out right now. To me is a pointless thing, bro. Because you don't need to call out people that have been calling you out for years. Yo, motherfucking Tevin Farmer has been calling out Tank Davis for what, 3 years now? 2-3 years? Get out of my face, bro. How long has Lomachenko been calling out Tank Davis? That's like me and you, right? My brother Act, me and you like, you like, hey, BF, man, I want to debate you. I want to debate you. And I keep saying, oh, well, you need to get your subs up. Get your subs up. Then you get your subs up. And you like, you want to debate me. And then I'm like, oh, we'll see. We'll see. And then I turn around one day and say, oh, I want to debate Act. Like, nah, nigga, get out of my face, bro. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. You've been calling me out for what, years? Talking about, and I'm telling you, get your subs up. Nah, man, get out. Yo, nah, bro. Again, I like Ted Davis. I think the man's a beast. And I told y'all before, I think Tank Davis will beat Lomachenko if they fight next year. If he fights this year, if they fight next, I think Lomachenko gonna beat him, bro. If they fight next. Now, if they fight next year, Tank gonna stop him, though. Tank gonna stop him. I think the fight right now with Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis is a good ass fight. And I think either one of those guys can beat each other. Because Tevin Farmer ain't no punk, bro. Now his eyes may be all fucked up. But he ain't no punk, bro. He ain't no punk, man. That dude, he's about that action, bro. He's about.
What do you feel about what he's saying now, though? Because a lot of the brothers was telling me that Tevin Farmer, his body is different now.
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
That's what they trying to say. They trying to say he want to get paid.
Bro,
like he want to get paid.
Nah, they telling you wrong, bro. Who's ever telling you that's telling you wrong because Tevin Farmer had the IBF title and ran up on motherfucking Tank Davis. Like, what's up? You said get a belt. I got a belt. When we gonna fight? And this was just last year. This was in September. So, nah, bro. He ain't moving no differently. If I'm not mistaken, he was with Matchroom then. Ain't nothing different. You know what I'm saying? Nothing different at all. The only thing different now is that Tank Davis is a little bit more vocal on wanting to fight him. Carrying the IBF title to the ring as if you ain't the IBF champ, bro. That's Tevin Farmer's belt. Now, if you want it, go take it. Ain't nothing holding you. What's the holdup? Bro, listen, Tank Davis, and I said before, I'll say it again. I like Tank Davis, though. I really do. The problem is this, bro. You're in the driver's seat, right? If you're in the driver's seat, then you pick the fights you want. Don't miss me with this fighting motherfucking F.A. Rodriguez again. And then you fight motherfucking Hupo Manolo Rodriguez next. And then you fight Lupe Sanchez Rodriguez. Nah, nigga. No, I ain't trying to see them fights no more, bro. I wasn't trying to see him for this long. Nah, you need to fight I'm Tevin Farmer. He is there. He's ready. He's been calling for you. This nigga Tevin Farmer, how many defenses he had in a year? Like 5? Nigga fought like 5 times last month. Like, yo, man, this he's about that action, bro. Definitely about that action. So it ain't about none of that shit. He wants that smoke. That nigga fought mad times, bro.
What about Tank fighting my boy Shaka Foster?
I was just about to bring him up. I was about to say, what about the homie?
Yeah, I got a rep for my partner. Because they came up in the amateurs together. They know how each other fight. He acting like he don't know him. I'm a Tank fan. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not. But that is my partner. And I actually done seen him fight and know how he fight. And he's real talented, and I think he actually has a chance of beating Tank.
Listen, here's my thing.
He been calling Tank out too.
Okay,
I think he do too. He got a nice right hand, man. You got to make sure you slip and counter that motherfucker. I'm watching him. I'm watching his ass.
And Tank can flip and counter. That motherfucker's a beast, and he got ridiculous pop. The problem is, bro, you're fighting F.A. Rodriguez, Jefe Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Lupo Manolo Lopez consistently. That's all you're fighting, bro. That's all he fights. F.A. Rodriguez, F.A. Manolo. You know what I'm saying? Lupe Francisco Rodriguez. That's all he fights. Don't nobody know these niggas, bro. And he's fighting them consistently, back to back to back to back. Like oh, well, you know, I'm going to take over the sport of boxing, and you know, I'm fighting F.A. Rodriguez.
Why you trying to do Tank like that? Don't do that, BFTV. You live in B-more, Tank. BFTV. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
Bro, listen, bro. I don't get nothing out of these niggas fighting F.A. Lupo Manolo. I don't get nothing out of that. Well, what the fuck am I getting out of you fighting Francisco Jefe Rodriguez? I don't know this nigga. Like, what am I getting out of that? I am a fan.
I do agree with you, because I've been saying that for the longest, too, that I do want to see Tank fight somebody with some movement. I've been saying that. I want to see that. I want to see how he does. I want to see if he's dealing with a boxer, like when he was watching Mel Charlo against Harrison. I want to see how you do against somebody like that.
I don't want to see somebody like that. I want to see him versus Tank Davis. Versus Tevin Farmer. I know who that is. I want to see him against Lomachenko. I know who that is. I don't want to see him against somebody that's a slick boxer like F.A. Jefe Manolo. I don't care, bro. I don't know this nigga.
You don't consider Tevin Farmer slick?
No, I'm saying that's who I want to see him fight.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying, too. That's what I'm saying, too. That's why I said I want to see him fight a slick black fighter with some movement. I never seen Tank.
I don't even care about a slick black fighter. I want to see him fight. Bro, you are big. You're Tank Davis. You should be fighting big names, other names. I don't care.
You think Tevin Farmer's a big name?
I do think Tevin Farmer's a big name. Yeah,
I agree with that. Tevin Farmer is a big name. Look at the Tevin Farmer's the second biggest name at 130. Miguel Berchelt
he is.
Yeah, he's a big name. At 130, that's a big name. But the reason
I'm
sitting here caping for Shaka Foster is because he's the WBC silver champion. He's done enough to put his name in the box with these top fighters, and none of them are fighting. They running from him like they was running from Earl at first. He done what he need to do to get these fights, but don't nobody want to fight him now because he's a threat. So that's why I'm saying. And then he said on the Breakfast Club, if he does something to get a chance to get this fight, would you give him that fight, Tank? And Tank said no. That right there pushes me away from Tank.
Tank don't need to do it. I'm going to tell you what. Tank don't need to do that. Tank don't need to fight that dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you why. Because he is a WBC silver champion. So as a silver champion, his ass should be pressing the WBC to get a final eliminator fight. So that they can't.
That's what I'm trying.
Yeah, he's been calling everybody out. But you're right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be interviewing him real soon.
All right,
I agree 100% with what BFTB just said.
I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I might bring him on tomorrow night. I don't know yet, but I called him tomorrow.
Tell him to stop wasting his motherfucking time. Stop wasting his time. That dude should be. What is he? He's WBC silver.
Yeah, he's a WBC silver.
He need to be knocking out Berchelt's door. He don't need to be.
He's been calling out. He ain't just picking on Tank. He's calling all of them out.
He need to put himself in position. Well, he's obviously making preparations. He got the silver title.
He's calling everybody out. He's not just picking Tank.
I mean, it ain't just calling. It's not even just calling out, Mac. It's putting yourself in a situation where you can end up, becoming a Mando.
Oh, he working on it.
All you got to do is press the WBC for eliminator.
For a title eliminator. That's it.
Press the eliminator. Yep, press the eliminator.
He probably going, and that's how you sometimes end up fighting another prospect if they rank.
It doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? All you need to do is press for you to get your motherfucking final eliminator. That's it. The rest to get your final eliminator, they can't deny you. You'll be fighting Miguel Berchelt. And then he's in the driver's seat to fight anybody else.
It won't be Miguel Berchelt because I think Oscar Valdez will beat him.
Who? You said Oscar Valdez would beat Miguel Berchelt?
It's gonna be a good fight.
I don't think he would beat. I think Miguel Berchelt. I think Miguel Berchelt would ace Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez is a dog, but he's so one-dimensional.
I'm just looking at it, but
I see why what's the name wanted to fight him at 126.
I would actually prefer.
I ain't mad at you.
I prefer Jojo Diaz over Oscar Valdez.
I agree with. I do agree with that. I like Jojo Diaz, and I think
Jojo Diaz is a way harder fight. Way harder fight. I ain't gonna lie. I think that if Tevin Farmer give him that title shot, I ain't gonna front. I got Jojo Diaz in that fight.
Tevin Farmer, they need to be making that fight with Tank right now.
And you tripping?
Tank done been everywhere calling this dude out.
I don't know if that fight is gonna be made. I'm not. You know, I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna stress it.
Legendary.
I'm not gonna stress it.
A matter of fact, Fooler been quiet over there. Fooler. What's your take on all this, champ?
On which one?
On Tank and him fighting Tevin Farmer right now. What's the deal? What's the whole up? Why is this next? Because you see, Tank is actually going everywhere calling him out right now.
Yeah, it's next. I mean, that's gonna be the next thing they do. They got no choice. They can't put him against another another Joe Schmo. You gotta man up now. So they got no choice. The way I look at it, you know, people are starting to realize what's going on here. So I believe it's next, and I believe it's like probably co-main event for that. Probably co-main event for that Wilder Ortiz card since that got postponed. They're gonna have to work it out and figure it out.
That would be nice. I don't see it though. I think he's gonna be. If you say Joe Schmo, he's probably fighting Jose Schmoes.
I don't see that as being the co-main. That'll have to be a card on his own. Not even gonna lie to you.
Well, the thing that's happening now though is I don't know if Tevin Farmer resigned with Matchroom.
Yeah, he said he was gonna resign.
Oh, see, he shouldn't do that. He should just
he did it. I think he did it already. Or he about to do it.
Yeah.
Why? Hold on, fool. I want to hear this. Why do you say Farmer shouldn't sign with the Zone? I mean, Mess.
Because it's like, look at all that's happening with Matchroom right now. You know, all the things that Eddie Hearn is doing, and, you know, all these issues. He shouldn't do that, you know, because even if it's one person, right, that one person can ruin the reputation for a lot of people, you know, even for the people who are doing it the right way, you know. So that's why I said he should have just stayed a free agent for this Tank fight and then re-signed with Matchroom. That would make it easier, you know. That would make it way more smoother, way more easier.
It probably would make it smoother. It definitely would make it smoother, but I think he's sort of in a predicament himself. Because if you don't sign with like the PBC and shit like that, what's he gonna do? Like as a free agent, he was a free agent for a while before he signed with Matchroom and shit, and he wasn't getting no fights. He wasn't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was a nothing nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say that he was built by Matchroom because he damn sure wasn't. But that shit gave him a little bit of notoriety and prestige. You know what I'm saying? And he was able to get his title shot and shit like that. Because I've been noticing a lot of times there be all these weird ass niggas that be like number 1 and 2 and 3. They'll never get no fights or nothing. It would be like number 9 versus number 1 and number 8 versus number 1. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at how the fuck what happened to the not the number 1 but versus the championship. The number 9 versus the champ. Like how the fuck? But it's like all that politics.
Those the guys that end up getting picked if somebody that has a title shot gets hurt.
So that's why.
I'm gonna be honest
But
with
you
you.
know what though? I'm gonna take it a step further though. I'm gonna say Matchroom did make Kevin Farmer. They put him
I
on.
agree. I agree with legendary Tarantino.
Hey, the motherfucker had 10 fights in under a year. So
That's
he
crazy.
got a title. And watch this here. He was one of the first people Eddie Hearn put in the position to get a title. And he did it. He international now. The UK fans love him because Eddie fight him so much. But now, if we look around the board and see what happened, Daniel Jacobs, all these other motherfuckers, Eddie Hearn put the money up for, helped out and shit. All the motherfuckers that lost their titles. Joshua, you know what I'm saying? White out of the Eddie Hearn to put up all that money with WBC. White out of that title, you know what I'm saying? So right now, down there, that's all he got. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn, that's down there all he got right now.
Yeah, him and Demetrius Andrade and Daniel Roman.
But see, Andrade, he in a different type of situation because he at 160. Notice he ain't saying nothing. Why he ain't calling Canelo out? Why he ain't talking about the bullshit that's going on?
Why he ain't trying to get that other belt from Charlo?
Bro.
That's what I'm.
Look, right, and man, that nigga sitting back and they Eddie Hearn holding on to that belt unless he can get it against Canelo and make some money off of it.
Yo, let me, no disrespect, but I have to come back for being involved in the particulars of this situation. Boo would have fought the Charlo, Boo would have fought Canelo, but the problem is the media lies and says that things are happening that are not actually happening. They said that they were in negotiations. They said that Canelo and Demetrius Andrade were in negotiations. They didn't even send nothing over to them. Okay, I talked to his pad man. I talked to his strength and conditioning coach. Nothing was sent at all. It was just damage control. So Canelo had no intention on fighting him. Boo Boo's been calling out Canelo since 154. There's nothing he can do if the dude don't want to fight him. If the dude want to wait for the Kovalev, winner. So that's why I think at this point in time, he needs to just fight Murata, who had the, I think, WBA regular belt.
Yoda Murata.
Yeah.
Nah. Rob Brand has it. Rob Brand beat Murata. Rob Brand.
Hold on. Time out. Hey, you way behind, Tim. Rob Brand got his ass knocked out by Murata.
Oh, he got knocked out by him?
Badly.
Yeah,
he got beat up badly.
He got beat bad.
Dog, that shit was embarrassing.
Wow.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah,
I gotta go watch that. I didn't even know when that fight happened. I remember they said they was having a rematch.
Man, that been a while ago, dog.
Damn. Y'all ain't talking about it.
Who the hell want to talk about Yoda Murata and Rob Brand? But yeah, that shit happened in the middle of the day on a Thursday, actually.
Yep. Hey, but I want to talk right quick, man, on what Fuller said, man.
All right.
So Fuller is right with the Canelo situation because Boo Boo been calling out. He been calling out Canelo for a minute, trying to get that Canelo work. You know what I'm saying? He been calling him out, and they used Boo Boo's name because De La Ho fucked up and got Canelo stripped of his IBF title. So they used Boo Boo's name then, talking about they was trying to fight Boo Boo. No, they weren't. They fucking lying, bro. Because they could have been fought Demetrius Andrade. They're on the same network, the same platform, everything. They could have been fought Demetrius Andrade. All they would do was set that shit up. The IBF said you have a certain timeline. So if you want to do a unification or undisputed, you have a certain timeline to state your intention. If you state your intentions, we will bypass your mandatory. That's in their rules. This nigga didn't do that until after the fucking first bid was already passed, and after they was like, no. Now all of a sudden, now he's like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna fight Andrade. Nah, nigga, you never wanted to fight Andrade because you could have been did that. It is a totally different story when it comes to Charlo. Totally different. Nobody is trying to fight Jamal Charlo. Nobody. Google ain't calling this man's name out. Motherfucking Canelo don't want no smoke. Nobody wants to fight this dude. Nobody. He already said he'll fight him. He'll go to the zone. He said he'll fight Canelo in Mexico if that's what he wants. Don't nobody want to fight this guy. Now, I'm not saying that he's the end all be all and can beat everybody. I ain't saying that.
What I am saying is, it is a fact that ain't nobody trying to fight this dude. Demetrius Andrade is not calling for no damn Charlo fight. All right, it ain't happening, bro. And Charlo already said he'll fight Demetrius Andrade and he'll fight Canelo. He said he'll fight both of those guys. He already said this shit. That was after his last fight. He said this shit. Before that fight, he said he's gonna call them both out, and then after that, he did. He was like, "I want smoke with all those dudes.
Yeah,
None of them
at
dudes
the
want
press conference.
right. None of them dudes want no smoke with Charlo, bro. None of them. None of them. Ain't none of.
Who will watch Charlo? That's why
Okay.
he said,
Well,
why
when's
do
the
I
fight
have,
gonna happen?
why do I have to fight him? He said, why do I have to fight him and make my name up? That's what he said.
Why does he have to fight him? Because he want. What does he want?
Hold on,
This is why
BFTV.
I have a
Let
problem
me
with
ask
this
Fuller this
Andra,
real
bro.
quick. Fuller, let me
But
ask you
this
this.
why. Hold on, this is why I have a problem with all these fucking fighters, bro. This is the reason why I have a problem. These niggas come with these bullshit ass excuses. Why do I have to fight him, nigga? Because you are a fighter. The fuck do you want in boxing? What do you want? If
But let
you
me
tell
say
me what
this.
you want,
Let me
if
add to
you
this. Fuller.
but if you tell me what you want,
Fool.
then I can follow you for it. If you say you're in the sport boxing for money, fine. Then I know you're out for bread. If you say you want all the belts, you want the best fight, well then fucking do it. Because this nigga said he wants all the best fights and don't nobody want him. And then Charlo called the nigga out and he don't want no smoke. Now all of a sudden it's why I gotta fight him. The fuck you mean why you gotta fight him?
But
The fuck you mean?
But BFTB, we can just do it this simple. You just said, why do you got to fight him? Why you not calling him out? He's the middleweight champion. You was calling out his little brother. Why was you trying to fight his little brother? Why the fuck are you calling out Earl Spence if you saying why you gonna fight him if he'll wash him? You will wash him, but you steady calling out smaller fighters, but you won't mention this dude's name. He's the WBC champion. Fuck all that. He'll wash him. Fight him. If he'll wash him, fight him. Beat him. Show me you'll wash him. If you can't,
But
if you're not gonna sit there and fight him, quit saying that you'll beat somebody because you're scared to get in the ring with him. And I put that on my mama and them that he's scared to get in the ring with him. I don't want to hear wash him. He'll wash him. I don't want to hear why should I fight him. If you call out my smaller brother, if you call out my homeboy who's at two weight classes below me, but you won't even fight me, that show me you scared and you a pussy. That's what it is.
Won't
That's
even
what it show
mention
me.
his name.
All right, wait, okay.
You know that
Nothing against
that
you,
shit
Fuller, but that's
happened
what they show
before
me.
in the gym, right, Mac? One of my mans that's like your size and like BFTB height. He big as hell. He a heavyweight. I guess he got into an argument with a smaller dude. So I had to fucking fight for this nigga. Cause he ain't this dude's size. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like, yeah, I mean, I handled the dude, but it's just the fact that, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I feel like
Here's what I'm gonna do.
that's the direction he should have went. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Since his strength and conditioning culture is in town right now, and we're going to the Errol Spence press conference tomorrow, I'm gonna tell him, yo, push that nigga to fight Charlo so some niggas can shut up. I'm gonna do that. I'm just like, yo, just tell him to fight that dude. No matter what.
Simple,
Just
though.
tell him to
Please,
fight.
Fuller, would you do that for us?
I want you to record it when you do it.
I want
I
you
want
to
you
do
to
that.
record your ass asking him doing that.
I'm gonna try to make your wish. I'm gonna try to make your wish a reality. I'm gonna try to make your wish
Hold on a second, bro. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying. Now I take issue with that. Why the fuck do you have to press this nigga to fight that nigga? Why the fuck do you have to do that? You mean tell me you gotta talk to the strength and conditioning
Look.
to press this nigga to push somebody else.
Look. I did the same damn thing with Sean Porter. I trolled the shit out of Sean Porter. You have no idea how much I trolled that nigga and said, yo, nigga, it's now or never, nigga, that you fight. I trolled him and his dad, okay? I did it both. I trolled him and his dad. Right now, I'm trolling Billy Joe Saunders. Like, nigga, are you chicken? What's going on? You don't know what I do behind the scenes. I do this shit. I do this shit. Trust me. I'll do it. If this is what needs to be done, this is what needs to be done. Now we're getting these fights.
That's what I'm saying, though, Fooler. But see, here's the point, though, Fooler. It's not the point that's what you do behind the scenes. The point is, why do you got to do it? Why can't he do it himself? Why can't he grab his bootstraps, pull him up, grab his balls, and say, "Look, Let's fight.
Nigga, you know how these people are, nigga, in this boxing shit, nigga. Even me, I'm learning firsthand from being around this shit, how this shit works. And the reality is, this shit is almost like the record industry. What the record industry used to.
Facts, bro. Facts. When I was chilling with my boys in Virginia, I felt that way.
I'm learning firsthand how this shit is, and this would be a whole live stream by itself if I were to tell you the diva ass shit that these fighters do. I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It would be nice if we can just have niggas say, let's fight, and be like, okay, let's fight. That would be the most blessed thing in the world to be able to have that. But we're not in that era. We're not in that era. There's niggas have ulterior motives in their whole boxing game. And that's just the reality. That's just the reality. I mean, look at what's going on with Anthony Joshua, Saudi Arabia, nigga. What the hell? They don't even got boxing. They don't even got a boxing gym in Saudi Arabia. Why would you put that shit in Saudi Arabia and they don't even got a damn boxing gym? I'm even box over there.
I feel you in all that. I'm with you 100%. I agree with everything you're saying. My thing is this. You're saying we know it's politics and stuff like that. Not necessarily politics, but I'm saying there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I have a simple question, a very simple question that I've been asking all the time. What do these niggas want? You either want undisputed in all the belts, or you want to be Floyd Mayweather with all the money. Now you can get them both now. You can absolutely get them both. Because Demetrius Andrade versus Jamal Charlo is a huge fucking fight. And if that fight was announced, that would be just pay-per-view. That absolute pay-per-view. Absolute. One of the biggest fights of the year.
You can put that shit on pay-per-view. You can put that shit on. You can get pay-per-view money on that fight. It's a guarantee. You can put that shit on pay-per-view. It would be bigger than the Daniel Jacobs Charlo fight. I want him to fight him.
Hey, can I say this?
I want him. You damn right. I want him to fight him.
I don't think Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo is that big a fight.
You tripping?
No, I don't, and I'm not tripping. I'm gonna tell you why. As far as a hardcore boxing fan, that's a big ass fight for us. But as far as the casual fan, it's not a big fight. Demetrius Andrade is not he's not a draw to the casual fan.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not gonna lie to you. He doesn't have a style that's like really appealing to niggas who just want to see niggas get their tops knocked off.
That's the only reason I say that. That's what it comes down to. To me, that's a boss ass fight. I love it. I'd pay to see that fight. That's a pay-per-view fight for me. But for the casual fan, we can't. It's not gonna be that draw.
Well, what's Hypey saying? I don't understand what he's talking about. I just looked in the chat. I don't understand what he's talking about.
He said, y'all on the panel needs to do y'all job by dissing the diva fighters one time and then never talk about them until it's time for them to fight. Stop talking about these dudes so much. Bro, it's boxing. We got to talk about them all. Cause eventually...
listen, bro. I'm not sure of what that means, but I mean, if motherfuckers don't know me by now, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. If motherfuckers don't know me by now, please understand, I'm going to do the fuck I want. Well, just so everybody's clear about this, all right? Just so I ain't no do my motherfucking job. Fuck you talking about, dude. Now, I don't got no beef with nobody, but you got me fucked up if you think that someone's going to put me, let me just put BFPB in line and you do your job and get the fuck out my face, dude. If that's what you think, you got me fucked up. Now, if that's not what you're saying, my bad. But if that is what you're saying, then you got me fucked up. Because I'm going to do what the fuck I want. I'm gonna let you know that right now, so we're all clear. Not one time has anybody ever, not in any time have I ever fronted, have I ever been different, have I ever stepped out of bounds. I am me, and I will forever and always be me. And there's not a nigga on this planet going to change me from being me. So if you're trying to tell me that I need to do something that I don't want to fucking do,
You got me fucked up. So I just want to make sure we're clear here. Now, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize if I'm wrong. But I think you got me fucked up with somebody else, bro. Because I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. I'm just so everybody's clear with what I'm saying right now. Just so everybody's clear. Now, I don't be dissing nobody. I don't be going in with anybody, but ain't nobody going to tell me I need to do this and it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Your name is not 78. Your name is not Black Fight Fan. Your name is not Fanon. So you got me fucked up. Just so everybody knows. Because if one of those three are not telling me, or blood boxing, if one of those four is not telling me, you got me fucked up. Completely fucked up. All right? Because I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. And if you don't like it, move the fuck away from me. It's very simple.
All right, back to regular scheduled program.
All right, back to regular scheduled program. As I said, man, you see what's happening with even with this AJ situation, man. This is ridiculous. I'm actually kind of upset.
Yo, I'm out of here, man. I'm about to get mad as a motherfucker.
Yo, I'm actually kind of upset. I'm actually kind of upset with the way that Andrew Ruiz is kind of like letting this nigga dictate things. It's like, wait a minute, who has the Infinity Stones?
It ain't about the Infinity Stones. It's about that contract you signed. Am I right, Legendary and Quattro? This motherfucker signed a contract.
Yeah.
That stated in the contract, the rematch clause stated, they call the rematch on their terms.
Oh, shit. God, man, why would you do some crap like that, bro?
But, yeah, because you didn't expect yourself to
win the fight.
I ain't gonna say you didn't expect yourself to win, but just to have a chance to get that fight, you kind of gotta do what they want you to do.
Yeah, do what
man, they told us for them numbers. He said, "Whoa, I signed."
Basically,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit like messed everything up though, man. Like that nigga's like now, like he has some. You would think he has negotiating power, but now that you told me this loophole, that nigga's kind of like at the man. That nigga's kind of in a rock and a hard place now.
Not really, because check it out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a fight. No matter where the fuck they go, they fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the shit over with. I'm about tired of this shit by now any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just go get y'all ass in there and fight. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucking fight. Ruiz know what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he got another rematch clause if he losing there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm just ready to go and see these motherfuckers get it on. Hey, Fuller, did you see the Pan American game?
Yeah, I saw that shit, man. I was watching it. I was tapping in. A couple of my homies were competing in that shit, man. A couple of my Caribbean Latin people, you know.
You be fucking with Andy Cruz?
Damn right. That nigga can go.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have little Keyshawn on there tomorrow. Him and Keyshawn fought in the finals.
Yeah.
He want to do a breakdown on the fight and
shit. Let me know. I'm gonna be listening in, champ.
That nigga's nice. I'll be going live tomorrow. I'll be doing a YouTube live tomorrow from the press conference of the Earl Spence. You know, so if you guys want to like chill or whatever, but I'm gonna be doing it from my phone, so I'll just let you see what the energy is like over there.
Yeah, I want to listen in.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that live.
Yo, Steve, Fuller hit up Blue and see if Blue there.
No, I doubt if Blue go right now because the fight ain't ready. He ain't just gonna fly out for one press conference and fly back.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But what you do need to see if Ego gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's from Oakland. He might go down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ego ain't got shit else to do. He fuck around.
Yeah, I might hit Ego ass up and tell him to hit you up.
Yeah, find out.
Hey, Fuller, who your favorite Cuba fighter over there on that's in the game? That was in the
Andy Cruz is good, but to be honest, when I was in Cuba, there's niggas that are in Cuba that are better than them niggas over there.
Why they ain't fighting?
They're just like, I guess they're like letting them, they're letting the current batch like do their thing and see if they're gonna turn pro, see what they're gonna do, or whatever the case may be. And then the new niggas they're gonna let out. But the new niggas that I sparred against, them niggas.
Cruz ain't new though. That nigga ain't new. That nigga three-time world champion.
That's what I'm saying. So he may go pro. He may go pro. He may go ahead and defect and go pro.
I think he lost that fight against Keyshawn. He caught Keyshawn with a right hand in the third round, and I think that's what I think they was gonna get to him before then, because he was a more popular fighter. But he was like KD walk him down and shit. It was a good ass fight. Every time they fight, it's a good fight.
I'll tell you one thing. Robeisy Ramirez, he needs a new trainer. He lost his first pro fight.
Hey, how you be watching they fights over there?
What? On the panel?
Nah,
the Cuban
one in Cuba. Yeah.
There's a Facebook group I'm a part of.
All right.
And it's called Boxeo Cuba. And you can just watch all the fights, you know.
All right.
So that's why
they got the championship, world championship next month. You know what I'm saying? So it's going down. They're gonna have it in Russia, man. Everybody gonna be at that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. France is gonna be there, Great Britain, Ireland.
Yeah.
You know what one of my boys is doing? And I'm even though I don't like doing the interview thing, because I think that's y'all lane. You know what I mean?
Don't never say it's our lane, because you can do it just as well.
I don't feel like I'm good at it like you and Legendary, man.
Bro, I'm not.
I always say that. I always say that you and Legendary is good at that shit.
Bro, I'm telling you. A matter of fact, Legendary, don't worry about no press credentials, bro. You gonna be with me. I talked to Coach Johnson Saturday. I meant to call you and tell you. When I went to go pick up them tickets, you with me.
He told me to email them and all the pictures and videos. They gonna keep them and all this type of shit. You gotta send them to them.
Who told you that?
Shit, whoever the nigga that run the page is.
Oh, you went on the page, the Next Fight Up page.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't
Yeah,
got
him on there.
But see, I know Coach Johnson. I actually got Coach Johnson set me up with a membership at their gym too. So I got a membership. I deal with Coach Johnson, Coach Forrest, and I deal with their lawyer Joe. I know all of them. I don't know who runs the page, but I'm trying to help them bring traction to that page.
Yeah.
So my thing is,
they Power Wild gonna be the hosting or some shit.
I know it's gonna be a few people. I don't know what celebrities they gonna have there, because every one of their fights they got somebody throw. I know Osaka gonna be there.
Power Wild.
No, but they normally have some fighters there too.
Oh yeah, no, I seen Shannon Briggs there last time.
Yeah, Shannon Briggs and who else? It was somebody else there. I can't remember. Oh, Mao Cholo. That's who was there. Both of them was there. Mao probably gonna be there this time too, because as Jericho is Ronnie Shields' fighter now, and he just signed with Al Heyman before this fight.
Oh no shit, he's PBC now.
He's a PBC fighter.
Yeah, that's like all the boys going in that direction.
That's the best direction to go.
Be honest with
you. Considering the dynamics, the business dynamics in boxing,
I'm gonna tell you,
that's the best.
Right now, as far as Houston goes, all the top fighters here in Houston are going Al Heyman or the Charlo way, because the Charlo is putting these boys. The problem with I want to break this down, because I was gonna wait and do a whole live stream about this with Legendary 503. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna break some of it down with y'all tonight. The problem with the Houston boxing scene is it's a boss ass boxing scene, but it's too much hate going on in the city. It's way too much hate going on in the city towards each other because don't nobody want no fighter to be better than them, or don't nobody want this gym to do better than them. But the problem is I mean that's a major problem with it. But here's the thing: you got somebody like the Charlo brothers who's in every gym anyway. They see everything going on. They be at these amateur fights. They have people at these amateur fights. That's how I met their oldest brother. They be at these amateur fights. They watching out. They looking at these new talents. They looking at who they fit to sign. And you got a lot of these fighters that's coming out of Houston and coming out of the other places. They signing this, and most of the people that are in these positions to get these fighters signed are with the PBC. You have a couple of them like Jeremiah Goliath, who's a ring announcer with Golden Boy. That's how Golden Boy always get these amateurs because he's ring announcing at all our amateur fights. So he see a lot of these good amateurs. And who you think he goes straight to Oscar say, hey man, check this dude out. I think you need to really sign him. You know, other than that, that's all we have down here. You don't got top rank down here. You got Golden Boy and you got Al Heyman. That's it. Ain't no other major promotional companies coming to Houston.
Well,
Huh?
now I was saying, well, it ain't really too many people you could go to,
But
really,
bro,
anyway.
it's
really like most of the people, unless you're gonna do it independently, like Jerron Ennis is doing with the people he's
Ron
messing
Ennis
with.
ain't independent. He with Rock Nation.
I mean, but I heard that he got some deal now to where he's trying to build it up with, I guess, from the ground up with somebody. I forgot they was talking about it on Trill Boxing Talk. I don't want to. I came in late that day, so I don't know.
But here's the thing. It's not so much as that, bro. This is the fourth largest city in America. And you mean to tell me this is one of the big I bullshit you not, bro. I bullshit you not. This city is one of the biggest boxing cities in America. Do you know how many boxing gyms is in Houston? Bro, every other block is a boxing gym here in Houston. I have 4 right here by my house. 4. Boxing, not kickboxing, not karate. I got 4 boxing gyms right here by my house. Like, it's so many boxing gyms here in Houston. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you how big boxing is in Houston. August 31st, we have an all-female amateur fight. And I promise you it's going to sell out. All female, that means not a male on that card. How often do you hear that? Matter of fact, in 2 weeks, is it 2 weeks? No, it's Memorial Weekend, I think. No, that is August 31st. Matter of fact, yes, that weekend. The police station is having a charity boxing event. Every weekend here in the city is some type of boxing event. Every single weekend. It's something going on. And for it to just only be Al Heyman and Golden Boy to be down here looking at our fighters, there's something wrong with that picture to me. If they bring events down here, they're going to sell out every time. That's why that Cholo fight sold out the way it did. It was really too small to have that fight here. That was a small ass venue to have that fight there. Am I lying, Legendary?
Yeah, that was pretty small. Like Sam Watson was saying though, he said it's gonna be bigger next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were trying to test the water.
Yeah, they was just testing the waters and shit, man. Sam said that was gonna be bigger and better next time.
Shout out to Blue Boy. It looks like a Billy Joe Saunders Colin Smith fight is happening.
Yeah, I just saw that. That's because Billy Joe Saunders signed with Eddie Hearn to get that fight. Billy Joe Saunders about to get his ass beat up. Matter of fact,
yeah, he is.
We could talk about that. I want to talk about that. I'm glad that fight, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he'll get washed, but he'll get hurt.
Huh?
He'll definitely get hurt.
He's gonna get
I don't
washed.
know.
I
I
got
don't know.
money on it to say Callum Smith washes Billy Joe Saunders.
Oh yeah.
I got money on it.
It's possible. It's very possible.
Matter of fact, Legendary, what's your thoughts on it, champ? And then I'm gonna go to Act Reacher because me personally, I'm not a believer in Billy Joe Saunders. What he did to David Lemieux, bro. David Lemieux was a one-trick pony.
Yeah, he had 2 left feet.
Willie Monroe was already scared. He got beat in the nuts by his son. He was already beat before the fight.
Yeah, that's true.
So besides that, who is Billy Joe Saunders beat?
Willie Monroe, weak ass.
But that's what I just
They
said.
tried to give him all the points in the world for that shit.
His son hit him in the
You know what I'm saying?
goddamn nuts.
Yeah, I ain't like Willie demeanor going into that fight
But
anyway.
Willie
You know what
Monroe
I'm
didn't
saying?
even look. But Billy Joe Saunders didn't even look impressive beating Willie Monroe, though.
That's because
To be honest
Willie
with you.
Monroe could have beat him if he'd have went in there with the right mindset. He could have beat Billy Joe Saunders easily. Billy Joe
Yeah.
Saunders ain't shitty.
Exactly.
I think he gonna
I don't think Eubanks is shit though.
He not.
Bro.
Like on some G shit.
Bro,
How you go
bro, I didn't
Legendary,
I picked
legendary.
against I ate Crow in that
How
last
tall are
fight.
you, legendary? How much you weigh, legendary? How tall are you?
6'1", 210.
Yeah, see that if you would have been a fighter, that would have been your weight class: 160, 168, probably 175.
No, he probably be about 175.
75 pounder. Nah, we
If
can
you
get
see
you down to,
Legendary in
like you and
person,
Chris always
if you
say,
see
man.
Legendary
No,
in
we can
person,
get you down a little bit smaller.
bro.
If we could get you down
I
just a
know,
little bit
I
smaller.
know, but if you see
Nah, it'll be
Legendary,
175. I stay at 175.
I'm telling you, you got to see Legendary in
So
person, not
Matt,
no
give me the
picture.
one. Matt, give me the 126.
I would.
Forget 130. Let me destroy it. Give me the 126.
I would, because that's 4 pounds. But 175 to 168 is that's man, bro. That's a lot of pounds.
Yeah, I ain't going no 168. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Matter of fact, my nephew is 6'4". My nephew right now is 165 pounds. He just started boxing Tuesday. How much you want to bet? By the time that he start amateur, he gonna be about 147, 140. He gonna be fighting 145 in amateurs.
Well, in the amateurs, it's from 132, 141, and then it's 154.
145.
Yeah, 154 is 140. Yeah, 55.
140.
Yeah, it's the 147.
145
Yeah,
is an amateur weight, bro.
Welterweight is 152 now.
That's welterweight.
Yeah, 152 is welterweight.
What
Yeah,
I'm saying is
132 is lightweight.
But 145 is a weight class in the amateurs.
They took 138 and they moved it up to 141.
But what's 145? Because I just watched some. I watched
they ain't got 145. It's 150. It's 141. They took 138 and moved it up.
You might be right because I just was there and they was talking about 145. But okay, 141. He ain't that far away. What's 20 pounds and he got fat on him.
Had to be 141.
He looks slim, but you can see he got fat on him. If they lean him out, he can be at 141. I'm not tripping. He 165 now. He can lean out.
I know.
And he's tall as fuck.
You probably want to get him down to 152 though.
I would say that,
And
but
let
I'm
him
just
bang
looking
with
at it.
him.
If he went pro, I'd want him at 147. Because if you seen his stature and you seen his body type, you say he'd be a hell of a welterweight and let him work his way up to 154.
How tall you say he is?
He's 6'4".
6'4" at welterweight. Damn, he gonna be like Mike the Professor.
Yeah, he gonna be tall as fuck. It don't matter what weight class. He can stay. He could be heavier.
Bro, he's
he could be heavier. He gonna be tall for that weight class.
He walk around at 165.
Hey, Mike the Professor, that nigga, he fight He out of the DMV area. That nigga,
You,
he
you
6'4". He fight at 140.
Yo, you know who's fucking tall? That dude that I like. That fought that. What's his Giovanni Clark? That dude from Cincinnati, Mac.
I know
That
who you're talking about. Yeah,
was on the undercard. That fought the Chicago kid on the undercard of Lamont Peterson last fight.
yeah. I was just for the he fought that white boy.
Speaking of which, I
Damn,
know
what's
this
his
is random.
What you
I
say?
know this. No, I know this is random as hell, but you know me, man. I'm trying not to step into the fanboyism, and I'm trying to step into the studyism more, like studying these fights, which I do already, but I'm trying to do it like more and more, you know, and apply it to my input tools in my shit and stuff like that. But man, I was just watching the Earl Spence Lamont Peterson fight, man. That nigga beat up his friend like that. That nigga was his friend, and he beat the dog shit out of him. I was just watching that fight again. I'm like, man, this nigga really beat him.
He really did good to me in that fight. And Mikey was talking about that's where he got his idea to fight Earl from. I'm like, what did you see, nigga? What did you see?
Bro, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sorry to cut y'all fooler, but dog, Earl didn't get hit in that fight.
He didn't. And he executed the jab beautifully, man. He was changing the range on that bitch. He was light tapping sometimes. Sometimes he would bang it. He did everything right, man. But let me get my last, y'all, because I gotta set up and do my thing, because I know I'm gonna fall asleep if I don't get ready to do what I do.
All right, I ain't gonna be on much longer.
I gotta wake up and jog tomorrow and check out this new boxing gym. So.
All right, well, go ahead, champ. I ain't gonna be on much longer.
All right, man. Yo, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Y'all stay tuned in to Mac. Whenever Mac is done, y'all come over and holla at me. And shout out to my boy, legendary Tarantino and the Block fam. You know what I mean? And shout out to my boy Fula. You know what I mean? And shout out to you, Mac, for sending me the link, bro. My fault I jumped on late.
Oh, it's all good, but just know this. Google Hangouts is back, champ. Fuck all that downloading extra shit. We already got this shit. I'm using it, and it's live.
Google Hangouts is back?
For me, I'm using it. I don't know who else want to use it.
Bro, I don't know. How's it working for you?
Just I'll tell you on the back end, champ.
Hey, you tell me, man, because I had some shit set up this weekend. I couldn't even fuck with it.
Man, I'll tell you how to do it. Bro, matter of fact, call me after this live stream, and I'm going to tell you how to do it.
I bet.
Yeah, because it ain't hard. Everybody hear y'all. The only thing it is, don't nobody see y'all. Don't nobody see y'all logos or nothing. But I need y'all to send me y'all logos so I can set it up on the screen so they know when y'all talking and shit like that. So I can set it up myself.
Hey, you use
that's what I did before. But yeah, man, holla at me, man. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, just holla at me when you can. Mac, I'll call you probably, if not tonight, then tomorrow. I mean, if y'all can hop on tonight, y'all already, probably tired from talking. But like I said, if y'all want to hop on with me, it's whatever. All right, but appreciate you, Mac. I'm out.
All right, anytime, champ. Man, Fula, let me get some last words, and I'm gonna tell you how to do it too, Fula. Just hit me up on the back end. I gotta give you my number too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, thanks for having me on. It was a good conversation today. I will say this as a final note, because I didn't really touch on it that much, but I'm not really mad at Tim Bradley for doing what he's doing because he's a company dude. This should be expected of Tim Bradley, and he's an anti-PBC guy too, like a lot of the time. I mean, even before this happened,
everybody at ESPN is one though.
Exactly. Even before this happened, you heard what he said, that he sees what Mikey sees too. You remember that, right? You remember he said that, right?
Yeah, he said that.
You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, man, he's just doing what a company dude does, and you know, at the end of the day, you know, all I gotta say is, man, he just gotta wait his turn. You know, Terrence Crawford, no disrespect to him, but he have to wait his turn in line. You know, don't worry, Earl Spence will wash him soon. You know, his time will come. You know, because Earl Spence is probably mad at these niggas anyway for talking. So he's probably just gonna be like, you know, I need to shut them up too. You know, so that's all I gotta say about that note. On that note,
Man, real talk, man. Well, legend. Well, go ahead. You give me your last words, man. Tell them how they can follow you. Tell them what you got going.
Oh man, you know, that's always real coming through. You understand me, man? Shout out to everybody on the BF that turned up. That nigga that turned up for the night. Shout out to Big Act Reaching. He over there about to get on the ones and twos, man. Y'all go over there and fuck with Big Act. You know what I'm saying? Fooler. Yeah, man. Hey, man, pull up tomorrow, man. We had a little Keyshawn Davis, man. He gonna come through. He want to do a breakdown on the Pan American finals. You know what I'm saying? Talk about what he got coming up next. World champions. They back in camp. Team USA back in camp, man. They had like a week at home. Right back at it, man. The boys be grinding, man. They got their ass going through some intense shit too. You know what I'm saying? Early in the morning, man. They got to get up 6 in the morning. Yeah, boots on the ground. That was a salute to them, man. Appreciate you, Mac, man. You know, it's been another one, another classic, man. Shout out to 503 Line, man. I'm out this bitch. One.
Already, man. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be in that thing like always. Like I told y'all, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Look, check this out. Everybody that's still in the building. Everybody that's listening to me. You see this flyer that I got up? That's next fight up. If you're here in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, anywhere in the vicinity, if you plan on coming to Houston and you want to come to this fight, let me know. I'm also doing a ticket giveaway. That's a ticket giveaway. I'm giving away to 2 lucky people 2 tickets. I mean, I got 4 tickets to 2 lucky people, a chance to win. Tell your people. All you got to do is real simple. Subscribe to my channel. Go follow me on Instagram. And follow Next Fight Up on Instagram. And you get a chance to be in the drawing for this fight. If you already doing all that, hit me up on the back end and I'm going to enter you in the drawing just because you're already a part of it. And you down here in this area. And we're going to see if I can get you in this fight with these tickets I'm giving away. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed to my channel because we ain't doing nothing but growing, and I'm getting you all the information I can. I'm bringing you everything every day as much as possible. I'm gonna stay live. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row, man. We working, we grinding, we in this thing, man. Appreciate everybody that came through fucking with me today. Shout out to you, Picasso. You've been in the building since the beginning. Omega Red, Dave, the real Thomas. Y'all been in here since we started today. And hey, I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share my video to all social media platforms. If you haven't, and you listening right now, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon so you can get the notifications every time I go live. And y'all know what it is. Your boy Mac with StayReadyBoxingTV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man. Right.
This is Jeremiah Gallegos ringing out for Golden Boy Promotions. And you're watching Stay Ready Boxing on YouTube. Stay tuned.
Man, follow my boy Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
I'ma come by, sip a deuce. Let me 3-wheel poke yo on hot juice. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bang me some maize. Baby OJ's. Oh, they going crazy. Some say I'm lazy. Wanna have my baby. Ain't gon' get me locked down. I can't get locked. Pull my Glock, I'ma come down. Hustling rocks on my block, cause they gon' pay. Wanna make my fitty. Keep the beat steady. Drop your drop on the belly. Make your trunk wave. Keep your corner paid. Make that trunk wave from the cradle to the grave. Me and screw you. What you wanna do?